What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the video, and today we are going to be reacting to my NASCAR 2021 silly season predictions, as most of the stuff has, there's still probably stuff that could come out. Carly Grayson's got, like, some announcements. Cobbs Gralla just was announced to be their Daytona 500 driver, but who knows? There could be a brand new team that comes out of thin air, like the Jordan team seemingly came out of, or the Trackhouse team, or there's even another one, the Matt Tiff team. That's what I call them, so... there could be another team that comes out of nowhere, but I would assume for the most part, silly season is wrapped up at this point. So I thought it would be a good time, just like I did with my 2020 bold predictions, to go back and see how wrong I was on my 2021 silly season predictions. This was posted back on August 4th, before most of the silly season announcements were made. I think it was right after the Brad Keselowski announcement was made. So I would say I kind of was like, all right, we need to start, that's the first main domino. We need to start getting this video out. So we'll see what predictions I made. I genuinely do not remember any of them, so we'll see if I made any cool ones or anything like that. I feel like, I don't even know I put in the 48, because it wouldn't have been, I always thought Keselowski was. Maybe Ross Chastain or Reddick, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
With the first major domino of the 2021 NASCAR silly season dropping,
we don't care about this.
Silly season. This is just my opinion on what thoughts. Right, so as you can see, I got this little thingy here for you open for 2021, and basically what we're going to do is let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with Eric Almirola, and we're starting with the people I believe are.
1 second. Okay, we're recording.
Stay at their team after the run that Eric Almirola has been. Definitely at the beginning of the season, I could see why somebody would be skeptical of Eric Almirola not coming back to the 10. I think after the
all right, Eric Almirola in the 10, 1 for 1. Here we go. So far, so good.
Him returning to the 10.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Next up is Bubba Wallace, the only other person I see staying at their team. I don't know why.
Ooh, no, dang it. Well, now we're 1 for 2. Bubba Wallace staying at the 43. Yeah, well, he kind of sounded like some things he said made me think that, yeah, he's going to stay. But also, we did not see the 23XI or whatever, the Jordan team. We didn't see that team coming. Well, there was predictions to be made, but there was never any, at this point, I don't think there was really any rumors. There was rumors, but there was no real reason for me to believe that that was actually going to be a thing at this point. So had I known that, I probably would have pegged him, or maybe even Eric Jones, because I've always thought Eric Jones was going to stay in Toyota, it seemed like. But, yeah, that's really all I got.
I just have this gut feeling that Bubba is not going to leave the 43 team.
Oh, you have a terrible gut, so let's move on.
Those are going to move on to the 37, which I see Ryan Preece getting kicked out of in favor of John Hunter Nemechek.
And wrong there. So we are now 1 for 4 on that one. Yeah, I was pretty convinced. Preece was so ass last season that I was pretty well convinced he was going to be kicked out. I don't see how, if he performs the same way that he did last year, this year, how he keeps the ride. But I could be wrong. I'm just a normal guy. Oh shit! Houston Rockets are trading James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. What were you saying, Ryan Preece? Yeah, I don't see how Ryan Preece will stay in the 37 if he doesn't have a good season this season. Also, John Hunter Nemechek, I did not see him going to KBM. I figured if he didn't go to the 37, he'd probably go to the 38, or stay in the 38, which obviously didn't happen. Also did not see Anthony Alfredo coming out of nowhere and taking the 38. So.
Over at say it's Stenhouse or Chris Buescher. There's always that chance that Ryan Preece comes back, but I feel like he's just been so bad, whether it be him or not, they just might want to look for some change.
I still kind of agree with that point.
Let's say. And replacing John Hunter Nemechek will be Corey LaJoie.
I mean, at the time, it was a fair assessment, I would say. I don't think that's a bad assessment at all.
Who I feel it's not an insane upgrade, much like John Hunter Nemechek going from front row to JTG, but it's still, from the 32 to 38, is a slight upgrade. And it's not the upgrade I know Corey LaJoie was looking for, and I wouldn't say completely count him out for the 48, but I'd say there's a very high chance that he lands back at Go Fast Racing or to the 38. And I'm going to go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt and say he will replace.
Oh, obviously, Go Fast Racing. I don't think they even exist anymore, right? They're just only running like a couple of races a year.
John Hunter Nemechek at front row. Ryan Priest, because he's just, but I'm of Furniture Row Racing. Team I see LaJoy. Leave it up to you guys there. Now, as for the 95 team, I see that team closing.
No way. No way I actually did this before they announced it. They're saying anything that... Yo! Oh, shit! Oh, baby! Holy shit, man! Oh, shit! Wow. That's pretty insane. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember predicting that. Obviously, I noticed it because I put it in the comments, but yeah, this would have been recorded before the 4th, so I guess maybe the announcement was made on the 4th. I don't know, but wow. 2 for what, 6? Look at us. That's and watch. I'll put Christopher Bell in the 20. I bet now.
Just like his predecessor, there isn't a lot of money to be thrown around. Christopher Bell.
Wait, what was my reasoning? I wonder, because I didn't know. I don't think there was. Maybe there was rumors of some sort, but I know there wasn't anything like for sure. So, but I feel like there wasn't any. I feel like it just kind of came out of nowhere. I remember being surprised.
Leave that up to you guys. Like his predecessor of Furniture Row Racing, I don't see how Bob Levine is going to be able to make ends meet unless a sponsor comes in.
There had to have been some sort of rumors.
Sorry, my table. But yeah.
Sorry, I just kicked my table.
Ream will be able. The only difference is really the reason Furniture Row died was because of the 5-Hour Energy sponsorship being pulled out. Here they do have a sponsor in Ream that will stay with them, so maybe that'll make the difference. But also you got to just factor in the whole fact that there isn't a lot of money to be thrown around right now. So I see the 95 team closing.
I would assume there had to have been a Bob Pockrass or Adam Stern, something like that, tweet that made me think that way. And obviously I was right, so look at me.
We got the event that the 95
and I put Christopher Bell in the 20.
Like Bell will stay at the
so now we are what, 3 for 7?
At the 20. I feel like Christopher Bell has done too well in the 95, and Eric Jones has done too poor in the 20 for them to just let Bell kind of walk, I guess. And so I see Christopher Bell getting.
Sorry, I'm reading the trade.
Number 20, which is an improvement on the 95, and kicking out Eric Jones, who unfortunately just if you would have made it hard on Joe Gibbs, then maybe stretch here.
Yeah, it's like the thing. Like if Eric Jones would have, I mean, I guess at least done what he did last year, I feel like he would have been able to keep the job, or I don't know. He just really underperformed this year, and that's what did him in. If he would have been able to perform like we, all expect him to, and know he has the potential to, it wouldn't have been a problem. But he was another kind of junk this year.
And hopefully, I mean, there's still time. If he can somehow get a win.
Nope, he didn't end up getting that.
About it, or else Christopher Bell will be replaced him in there. For Eric Jones, I see him.
This is around the time there were a lot of rumors with the 42 and Eric Jones, so I kind of just decided to do addition by subtraction and just put him in there. I don't know if that really made any sense, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like that's an open spot. I don't see him going to the 48. I don't see him going to 14 or 8. Wait, why did I leave the 8 open? I bet I put Tyler Reddick in the 48 then. I felt like I actually put Ross Chastain, but okay. And you already know I put the 14 because I was literally like, as soon as the Kyle Larson situation happened, I automatically had him pegged to be in the 14. Last place I thought he would go is Hendrick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I figured Hendrick would be like, hell no, but somehow they got him in there. That's great. He still doesn't have a sponsor, right? He's gonna be running the actual pajamas for his or actual PJs, if you will, if the Domino's commercials. I'm actually running pajamas for the Daytona 500.
To the number 42, replacing Matt Kenseth and Kyle Larson, of course. I see him going there unless Bubba Wallace decides to go. I think Bubba Wallace does have the preference over Eric Jones in this case, but Bubba, in my opinion, is staying. Sorry, I just kicked my table again.
Bubba, in my opinion,
is staying at RPM.
Incorrect.
And so that leaves the 42 open.
My reasoning for, again, I didn't know that the Jordan deal was, or Jordan team was a thing. I thought if he's hesitating to go to the 42, why on earth would you hesitate to go to the 42 when you have the 43? So I figured I guess it's because of the Jordan deal. In retrospect, he probably had the Jordan deal, like they'd been talked to about it. So I'm assuming that's what made him hesitate, and obviously ended up going to the Jordan deal. But in that instance, we hadn't really heard much of the Jordan deal. We heard about a rumor of a team opening, but never the actual details of it. So I justify myself in thinking that.
Open for Eric Jones. For whatever reason, Chip's plan is to let Ross Chastain ride in Xfinity, and I don't know.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, what? I'm a Pacers fan. They just traded Victor Oladipo to the Rockets for Karis LeVert. I'm sorry, if it wasn't the Pacers, I wouldn't be going this crazy. But here's the deal. If you're not an NBA fan, you're probably gonna be pissed at me, but there's that. Wow. Let me send that to the group chat. Wow, I guess I gotta become an NBA channel now and make a video on the trades. I'm sorry about that. Sorry if that annoys you. I'll probably leave in the video just because my reaction. I think it's kind of funny, but sorry if that annoys you. But it's just like that's kind of crazy. I mean, Victor Oladipo has been one of my favorite players. He just got traded. Anyways, back to our scheduled programming.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you put Ross Chastain. That'd probably be the smart thing to do. Is, you know, if you're trying to groom somebody for the Cup Series and let them sit and.
Why thought I used groom? That's like a weird word now because of weird people.
The lower series for 4 to 5 years. Maybe it's time to finally give him the promotion, but I don't know. I guess Chip Ganassi knows more than we do, and we'll see how that turns out. Definitely likely you'll see Bubba Wallace in the Lakey suspicion that Eric Larson will drive the 14.
I mean, I already told you this is what I thought. I was convinced it was going to happen, and obviously it didn't. So we're just going to move on.
Kyle Larson, really rough season for like Cole Custer, and we thought those stats were bad. Well, these are even worse than those. So I don't see. I know Tony's a good friend of Clint, but I think he's going to say it's nothing personal. But we got to stay.
I think that happened. I think Clint just wanted to leave.
When he's going to come up, really, I don't know. Maybe he's somebody who could move into the 32. Maybe Stuart Hosh gives more of an alliance to the 32 than they're already getting. That is, they let him rot in Xfinity for another season. I don't know. It doesn't look like Kevin Harvick might race till he's 60, so it's not like the 4 is going to open up anytime soon. Eric Almirola is firing all cylinders right now, so the 10's not going to open up anytime soon. If Cole Custer's trash next season, Cole Custer has been.
Well, obviously, I don't even know why I was watching that because obviously we know Chase Briscoe went to the 14.
5 at Indy, so he's been. It's kind of a claw. It's blue goes to SHR. That's something we'll just have to wait and see. RCR team, don't know how he'll.
Wait, has Ty Dillon even gotten a ride yet? I don't think he has. It's interesting.
Dude, no.
Let me know down below in the comments if he has and I just missed it because there was like a whole month or a month and a half that I didn't even look at Twitter, see any NASCAR news. There's like a lot of stuff that I'm finding out that I never even heard about. So, yeah.
Expectations, and that's all I gotta say. Ty Dillon going from the 13th.
There was basically like a whole month where literally Chinry was my news guy. If Chinry didn't tell me, I didn't know about it.
The 8 because there's really nobody else in the RCR system. Maybe Anthony Alfredo, but he doesn't. There's not a big enough sample size to put him up into.
Oh, you got to front row somehow.
The Cup Series, so Ty Dillon's really the only guy.
And obviously, by addition by subtraction, Tyler Reddick I thought was going in the 48. That would have been interesting to see him in the 48. And realistically, if Kyle Larson doesn't work out, he could go to the 5. I would say he's definitely a candidate for the 5. I also would say he's not a candidate for the 5 though, because it looks like, I mean, RCR is gearing up to have a pretty solid season this year. So if he has a great season at RCR, I don't see any reason why to leave. So, but hopefully Kyle Larson works out the 5. I'm hoping for that. But that's really all I got here. As you can see, I think I ended up with only 3 of them correct. Had I picked Tyler Reddick to go to the 8, I would have had at least 4 correct. And if I would have somehow saw Kyle Larson going to the 40, I don't think anybody saw that coming. Okay, I remember somebody like tweeted like this Kyle Larson rumor the 48 needs to stop. Like it never was a rumor because nobody ever actually thought that was going to happen after the big you know what happened. So that was really crazy to me. Shout out to Rick Hendrick though for being a homie and literally footing the bill for his entire season. He's just like, yo, Kyle Larson, hold my beer. I'm gonna let you run the entire season. I got this out of my pocket, but hey, he's gotta find something. Larson's gotta find some sort of sponsor for the next season. I see it happening a lot like Kurt Busch with the 41. Hopefully this is how it works out though. Where he had no sponsors, I think the first year he's with Haas. And then just like, I think at the end of the year he picked up Monster. And then Monster really became a big sponsor. Hopefully that kind of happens with Larson. He picks up a sponsor like towards the end of the year. I mean, they'll obviously be looking for him throughout the entire year. So hopefully they're actually finally able to convince a sponsor to, support Larson. And Larson's able to, maybe turn that sponsorship into a main sponsorship where they foot the bill for most of the races. Then Hendrick's only's paying for about half or, a certain amount. So I'm interested to see how that plays out because I don't even know. I don't even know if Larson goes out there and wins the championship in 5 races, but still doesn't have a sponsor. I wonder, would Hendrick be able to foot the bill for another season? That's something that plays in with these cars being cheaper and cheaper. It's not going to be as hard of a deal or bad for Hendrick to foot the bill. That's still a lot of money. So it's something we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, but it is kind of interesting. But I'm not going to take any more of your time. It's probably already a long ass video, especially with the pauses for me looking at the damn news. Is there more news? There's another Twitter notification. Wait, we're not even getting Karis LeVert? Oh, okay. They're sending LeVert to... Okay, never mind. I almost had a brain aneurysm. Sorry if that offends you. I know we're getting very offensive nowadays. Yeah. Oh wow! Now I got to figure out all this trade stuff going on. So all right, I'm done. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below what you guys thought. Maybe not so much of me just sitting there staring at my phone, but what did you guys think about my predictions last year, or not even last year? Well, yes, technically last year, but my predictions on this year's silly season, way back when. Do you think I was warranted in some of these? Like, yeah, John and Nemechek in retrospect going to the 37 probably wasn't a good idea. The 32 still existing probably wasn't a good one, but all in all, I don't think they were bad. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, stop wasting my time.